The top stories. Important to focus on building unity instead of political mileage amid crucial juncture of state, says former Chief Minister N. Biren. Few government schools endeavoring to provide quality education through dedicated teachers. Mob set ablaze residence of KNO External Affairs Secretary in Churchandpur. And All Manipur Working Journalists Union celebrates 51st Foundation Day. At 4, I am Soyofi giving you the news in detail. Former Chief Minister Nongthong Bambiran has called for unity among the people while steering clear of divisive pursuits of vested interests for political mileage. He made the statement during the inaugural function of Liangmai Imphal Market organized by Liangmai Imphal Market Committee at Ideal Club Sagolbantera Market. MLA of Patsoi Assembly Constituency Sabam Keshor, former Minister Awangbo Nyumai, President of Liangmai Naga Council Manipur R. Machundobo, and Chairman of Liangmai Imphal Market Committee KH Chingkai Luwangcha too graced the occasion as dignitaries. Members of various CSOs, elders of Liangmai community and many elderly women of Meitei community also attended the program. Speaking further, former Chief Minister Nongthong Bambiran stressed the need for trust building and emotional integration among the recognized tribes of Manipur. He added that setting up further Liangmai Imphal markets and Imphal's various locales could markedly uplift relation between the indigenous communities.
Politics ni hara kasu land ni matam dadi voice ama thoge. Akoi ki di voice ya malle. Sida di ai political party ki difference thongum se. So civil society ka political party kasu difference thongum se. Lai ba ki oiba pone na koi pungchen nar ka pok chungchen nar ka na adu di sidi kai do ba. Kai tha jige. Si kamai hai sige. Hai ba si pot na koi punna chami na bam sang. Instability oiba. Akoi unity lei tabagi mami ma yam sauna mapan da tai. Issue da la di phaba. Issue da. Ama khatang la le hayo. Nang na drug taw ru la le hayo. Nang na popi yang than ru la le hayo. Adu nang na mapan da ki mi changai do changam ti hayo. Tang na ne assembly da. Na adu la le hayo. Ama khatang la le hayo ba ikon so me na do ru. Ya re ba hiyang da ki da bole po da toke.
When society generally perceives private schools as the best institutes to provide quality education for their children, there are few government schools out of the many that are endeavoring to provide the same level of education to its students. We have an exclusive report to show the facilities and the efforts made in one such government school.
The place where I'm standing is the campus of Ningomam Junior High School, which is one of the government schools in Manipur. Many people, especially the parents of the students, believe that the good education system is provided only in the private schools and institutions, whereas not in government school. But to some extent, it will be wrong, because there are so many good government schools where good education system is provided to the student. For instance, here in this Ningomam Junior High School, many students are getting admission annually, and also they are getting the good education system under the dedicated teacher of this school. Let us see how it is possible and how the students are getting education in this school with the report from the ground.
Akoina startup bise private school dagi question hena kana fange habidi stay the extra class su hape aduga oja singna so koida larik fajana sudum takpi aduga mental ability habidi akoida hena wakhalosing hengatnaba daidi computer class hape grammar hape general knowledge hape sidaida akoina khangni iba khudima loina oja da hangba yarni habidi oja sing ji awang thak tagi lakpa ngatane moju fajana hairaga lakpa ngatane akoida dum fajana moina dum sugairaga koina khangdaba do khangnaba moongda sugairaga dum takpirani duga Saturday khudingi akoi extra class dum tawe habadi co curricular activities dum tawe extempore speech thiba drama tawba
ima bandi kai orani amoige season of language ko na official language harga kamnai ko
government school da tambagi kana ba haragadi akoi gi paisa so khoina save tawrani aduga government school da di akoina khangdawda dum hangbu matam da oja sing na dum sugaraga fajana takpira e akoina hangbuda fajana dum lemna takpira e dudagi adum free da kuding mok phangani midday meal hape midday meal se hawai thongba marakta dum yen thongba daidi yerum thongba khopa adum happy oja singna akhoi da haidi life skill oi hauna ba oja singna kitchen garden tawbagi mong kamaina pambi thagani kamaina vermi compost semgani haibagi matang da su akhoi da loina mak takpi
अखोगी निगम जूनियर हाई स्कूल से अखोना स्कूल की टारगेट अमखक लेजे मरुओइना आंगांग सिंग से ऑल राउंड डेवलपमेंट तौबा हाइसना अखोगी स्कूल की मोटो ओइजे अखोई सही खुदिंगी कोचिंग क्लास नवोदया थागतबा आंगांग अमसुंग क्लास 8 की नेशनल मींस कम स्कॉलरशिप की एग्जाम थाबगी कोचिंग क्लास हेड तौजे अखोई प्री प्राइमरी सेक्शन अमा डेडिकेटेड ओजा वॉलंटियर ओइना अखोई सागी अखोई ओजा सिंग तानरगा तौबा मशी मरुओइना थंबगी मरुबा मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ती अखोई आंगांग सिंसी क्लास 1 दगिना 2 मथंग मथंग कारकदबसे प्री प्राइमरी सेक्शन थमद्रगदि अखोई मधुगी वैक्यूम अमा अहोब अमा लैबा अदुगी पोतो लैतना बैदना हापसबनी साट्रो ओइना कोई जापानीज स्टूडेंट सिंगना लेक तम तमना सेंजो दुम मसागी फ्रुकाउ मनी पॉकेट मनी खगक तानबगी कनो ऑब्जेक्टिव सु अखोइना अदुमाइना लैजे अखोइना तौगेना अदो मिड डे मील अखोई स्टू अखोइना मतम जाना दुम पिजै वीक अमदा दुम गवर्नमेंट की रूल एज पर given by this concerned department adum pijabado adugi chang adum pijai akoigi oja sing jai khoina sahi kudingi oja sing de hena mokoi masakta among the teachers maraka chu competition tongna ba dedication tongna na ba hengana ba idana sahi kudingi oja ama natraga ani si akoina best teachers award aju akoi counter side by additional director na sign toraga igi side gi mokoi da certificate of honor natraga certificate of appreciation bibigi igi kaino ma sa na bi ma lejai masina वजासिंगदा मोय मोरल बुसअप तोहली असिना अंगांगसिंगदा मकोइदा डेडिकेट तोबगी सांग हेले हाइदना अकोइना स्कूल सिगोना सुंबा कन्वेंशन नमसन दुना लागली.
From all these reasons, in order to bring the quality education in the state, we must understand and acknowledge the contribution of the private schools and institutions as well as the government school. For ISTV News, I am Kumarja Wahengbam with the cameraman Jikagan Sharma reporting for you from the ground Ningoma Junior High School, Imphal West District.
Tension escalated in Churchandpur as an unruly mob set ablaze the residence of External Affairs Secretary of Kuki National Organization KNO, a Sioux group, Kentang Hatlang, alias Kelving at Dorcas Vang last night. Kentang Hatlang previously served as the Vice President of Zomi Revolutionary Army before joining KNO. As per reports, the incident was reported at around 12:30 am. Other sources claimed they are yet to ascertain if the incident is arson or fire caused by electric short circuit. The motive behind the reported arson of the residence of Kentang Hatlang still remains unknown. Further, an arson attempt by miscreants was also reported at the residence of spokesperson of Kuki Zoo Council and ITLF, Ginja Voljong. All Manipur Working Journalists Union celebrated its 51st Foundation Day at Manipur Press Club. Attending the celebration as the chief guest, MLA Thongam Biswajit has called upon the state media persons to strike a balance between governmental expectations and public interest in their news reporting. MLA K.S. Joy Kishan, President of Editors Guild Manipur Khogendra Khomdram, and President of Amju Asim Bhakta too graced the occasion as the main guest. The attendees paid floral tributes to a memorial pillar located within the press club's compound. As a part of the 51st Foundation Day celebration program, families of senior reporters who have passed away, senior journalists, editors and founder members of Amju were also felicitated. Speaking further, MLA T.H. Biswajit stressed the need for journalists to report news based on credibility, highlighting that Unverified and incomplete reports often create misunderstanding among communities living together in the state. He also lashed out at those people who are criticizing the recent visit of the Prime Minister of India in Manipur. He said such people are not aware of the assurances given by the Prime Minister on restoring peace in the state, construction of houses and resettlement of IDPs, and his praise on the culture of Manipur, the uniqueness of Imam market and the state athletes excelling in sports.
IDP singe palamde shanti ki laribo wali policy singe maramda haramde toramde haibse yamna sensitive oibo issue ni adu community ani ke marakta tawni community amagi marakta tawnatte masi ma khamina ma understand tawina ba sangi rajaniti wala oigara every citizen of the akoi laribo manipur singe na aduna phona haiba yabawa indirectly haiba yabawa phumaganda hairaga matu ki meaning tuna akoi gandana ba haiba yabawa puna maksing se toina mak laigani masi iram khudi makta adugo haiba sensitive oiba posi issue sinda phona haiba yaba yada do aina kana abu kalugi nati aina kalaga su kanante aigi haiba maru oibadi akhoi ge leba haiba se kanba akhoi gi leba se le mi bu ngai ni se akhoi gi aigi target adu bhaktani.
Speaking on the occasion, MLA K.H. Joy Kishan assured the completion of the installation of lift at Manipur Press Club ahead of the Foundation Day of Press Club to be celebrated in January next year. In connection with this, he urged office bearers of Amju to extend all necessary assistance. At the same time, he also called on people engaged in various professions to extend help to the journalists who have been working tirelessly round the clock for the welfare of the people. He lauded the role taken by the media in Manipur. In the meantime, he also urged the media persons to be vigilant in reporting issues that arises between two communities. He alleged that the ongoing conflict is a result of certain forces working on vested interest, creating misunderstanding between the two communities.
Akhoi loriba humanism gi wakhal se laga akhoi se apunba manipur yang hai mayam se apunba manipur hai daba politician adagi CSO thono except a few with their vested interest amda lere moi adu itadi akhoi na ngangak patok tor perso apunba gi thabo oin tawse jati mo bo handa ni yeng pa jati mo bo thina sei bese masi akhoi na boycott tabagi wakhal thula ka da akhoi se apunba lakane mi oina aram ba tabodi khoi chei se
Following the incessant rain over the past several days, rising water levels have caused Imphal River to breach embankments for about 200 meters at Maibam area in Wabagai Assembly constituency. Local residents have made hard efforts since early evening yesterday to prevent the breach. However, the rising water level caused the embankments to cave in at around 8 p.m. The residents have expressed dissatisfaction over the relevant government authorities for their failure to make timely intervention to prevent the situation.
Sigi awa na tarab jeng asibok de mai rebo thotina nieng amung sang video yibok kisa lai sida praja sing gi okay mai community on the line club the level level awang mai gi mari mata da wang mata saidang lai ri okay nangak da khoina hajenim ko je si mieng athu mata na mieng jangbi ga se khunja awa ta je angtang kana to nangak mieng jangbi.
According to reports, the breach has washed away 6 houses from the area, caused wide inundation of houses, loss of poultry animals, damaged around 280 hectares of paddy fields and farms, including those in Irong. Affected households are now taking shelter at Maibam Mayailekai Community Hall and Maibam Kongjil Primary School. The residents said the situation is caused due to the lack of proper retaining walls and urged the authorities to make measures to prevent such disasters in the future.
Koi haji sing chawra ko mara mojon leifam letana hongjil laga seida leijin mayam ji leifam sabung khangdre aduna mai leina bajingna ta yingjanbidana lengakna yingjanbidana amta kano tawbiro miyeng changbiu hai bana tana idi kaim haijaba haijadi
mari leina department a lakpidana koi asuma tanjasi bibiu aduga koi sei ko dingi thena gadorba oman man kokthele bagi tanjasina retaining wal leitaba ja mase uji onthok popi ba mada leiri una mase mari leina bakano singi embiwan koi result utarate hajir.
Citizens Club celebrated its 67th Foundation Day today. MLA of Wangkai Assembly Constituency Thangjong Arun Kumar inaugurated a newly constructed building extension of Citizens Club at Soibam Lekai Wangkai Kuno. Former club members were honored during the Foundation Day celebration, and the attendees also paid floral tributes to the portraits of the deceased members of Citizens Club. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar lauded the 67 years of commendable service by Citizens Club, including its crucial role in promoting sports and social work.
Control tongnaba nisagi khangde atoba activities kaya da fataba activities kaya lakpa thengnanaba yam akanba club ama laibasi yam tayu fabani ai Wangkai Kendra representative ama oina sigumba club ama subam lekai da leirambasi yam chautoksei yam nungaijei aduga club asina thawak torpa kaya da su ai maike degi ai angamba ai support tawjagani loina club na tawjarba thawak kudimukta su ishorna thawjan biduna mai pakpo oijaga ba phom kharase thamjaraga mai puna mukthagachar.
President of Citizens Club Mahendra Naurem recalled that amid the Manipur conflict, the club formed Peace Committee Wangkai, and the committee advocated for protection of indigenous people of the state. He also called for concerted efforts from the people of different indigenous communities residing in Wangkai Assembly constituency for safeguarding the integrity of Manipur.
Citizens Club na aikogi pandamdi akoibada leizariba club mayam singse punchalaga aikogi oiba unity ama maitai pangan gi oiba unity adu naga singi yellow mi singi oiba unity singse kaidana aikoi punamak singse yellow mi singsina aikoi Manipur se Himalay bak sing ngakadam de habki phirep sidani Citizens Club na ngasi phawda lepchariba si.
World Ozone Day under the theme From Science to Global Action was observed by Manipur Innovation Society and Ibonton Sana Girls Higher Secondary School under the aegis of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change. An open quiz competition was also conducted as part of the observance held at Ibonton Sana Girls Higher Secondary School at Uripok. Principal of Ibonton Sana Girls Higher Secondary School Mayanglangbam Keroda stressed that experts now believed that the ozone layer is healing as a result of global efforts to reduce ozone depleting substances. If the policy for recovering ozone layer continues to be implemented successfully, the ozone layer is expected to be fully recovered by around 2060, he added.
Pura fully recover taurani karigumba current policies sum continue tauraga aduna di akoi kari toba tage habada we should avoid products with ozone depleting substances. Let us promote some awareness program about the importance of ozone protection.
In connection with Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan campaign, a symposium cum awareness program on drug abuse prevention was conducted by Iramdam Ningol Yaifakol, a female integrated rehabilitation center for addicts run by Rural Voluntary Organization and state-level coordinating agency Manipur, along with National Institute of Social Defense at Royal Academy Higher Secondary School situated at Wangjing, Lamding. A total of 90 students took part at the program, which was conducted under National Institute for Social Defense, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, New Delhi. Project Coordinator Iranyai Wangbal Kaidongbam Malinganbi told media that the awareness program is being conducted in various schools to counter the rise of drug users among school-going students.
The awareness program asi koi Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan ki makha da sinjabani adu akhoi maroi na ngasal sinliba program asi gi akhoi gi pandam di hauji inkhalakliba akhoi gi Manipur da thokliba naha sing da thokliba haidi nisa gi addiction gi problem se haidi awareness piraga kamaina hanta hangada habagi pandamda akhoi ngasi school chatlaga awareness se pijaban.
Chairman of MPCC Sports Cell Wahingbam Rojit alias Bullet has claimed the alleged negligence of MLA Katrigao and the government as the reason behind the breach of Ariel River for 3 times in Ketri Awang Lekai. Speaking to media while inspecting the flood situation in Katrigao AC, Rojit said it is unfortunate that the local MLA had deflected his responsibility to government departments and alleged his inaction to be intentional in order to garner voters with his relief aids. He also called on the Water Resources Department to take initiative to repair the areas which are prone to breaches.
Ahumla mafam se kai ba hebse taseng na matam da masim matam lai ngai da kari mo makhanam tagi dai te lobby hodab tagi thokne ba taseng na sarkar su sida thawai yawi raga yaragadi masi one time solution amu pubiro ibani pur dai ising chawba sumaina turen torban kai basidi yam toina thoktana leire ba thoksu thokini maram di water resource body gi leiriba department ji yam thoksa ba khara wali yengsen ba khara.
All Manipur Physiotherapists Association has issued a statement addressing the letter released by the Directorate General of Health Services on September. The letter, which questioned the use of the prefix "Dr." doctor by physiotherapists, has now been officially withdrawn as of September 10, according to AMPA President Longjam Robindro. The earlier communication from the DGHS contained inaccuracies and is therefore considered null and void. He further clarified that as per the guidelines of the National Commission for Allied Healthcare Professions, qualified physiotherapists are fully entitled to use the prefix "Dr." followed by the suffix "pt" to denote their profession. Tronglaubi village in Bishnupur district witnessed a proud moment as 4 youths secured jobs with leisures in Bangalore thanks to the initiative of the 2nd Battalion Jammu and Kashmir Light Infantry Sherwani under 59 Mountain Brigade with the support of retired Lieutenant Colonel K.N. Singh. Virtual interviews were held in the village, making the process smooth and accessible. The selected candidates will soon join with assured salary, free accommodation and meals. It was stated that Leisures has also shown interest in employing 30 to 40 more youths from the region, a move that promises brighter opportunities for Manipur's younger generation. Nambol Apunba Nupi Loop celebrated its 13th Foundation Day at Nambol Makha Community Hall today. The celebration was marked by offering of floral tribute and observing 1-minute silence in honor of NANL's led Secretary Pukrambam Bishu Leima. Speaking on the occasion, editor of Wayalkati newspaper N. Hemanta Kumar lamented over the lack of unity among the present generations when the forefathers had gifted a strong independent nation in Southeast Asia. He noted the legacy of the courage of women in the society and called on to build unity.
Mayra san mapang kansi numit khudingi mayra parbi kanose phamsi phamaga wa khanasi wathi nganga dabada leipaki go wa khanasi tangai phadragadi akhangai myam kobiro aduga tumina manga tara pullaga da akoi wakhal taminasi den akoi mapang kanna bokhana.
Also addressing the function, Secretary DPUVO Nambol Thokchom Lamjingba urged the people to be aware of the divisive policy of the Indian government, which has created tensions among the communities of Manipur. Lamjingba then appealed to the people to reflect on history and make collective efforts to save Manipur.
BJP yaushu mutuni Congress yaushu mutuni nasi pura dalani yam sauri bak jip kala achaw tongi ma yam se mutpada dum yaudoi ko lai ba su yaudoi ni ina kum su yaudoi ni aduna aikoi mayam se punna puminasi punsan si Manipur issue kaya da namul maike na achaw thodang yaminasi namul maike ngasi bauda achaw thodang yadna lai punna thodang yaminasi haiba wafam se thamjaraga tension jage khoi phno thakase.
That's all we have from the state news. Now we have the national news. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today inaugurated the second National Conference of Anti-Narcotics Task Force Heads of States and Union Territories in New Delhi. Heads of 36 states and union territories of Anti-Narcotics Task Force, apart from stakeholders and other government departments, are also attending the conference. The two-day conference will serve as a strategic platform to reinforce Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment to a drug-free India and to formulate a roadmap to achieve this goal. Speaking on the occasion, Union Home Minister Amit Shah informed that the Drug-Free India campaign is currently being organized in 372 districts across the country. He mentioned that 10 crore people and 3 lakh educational institutions are associated with this campaign. The minister emphasized that this campaign should be conducted in every district of the country and that all educational institutions must be connected with it. He said that the fight against drugs can only be successful when all departments of the central and state governments work together, moving in the same direction. He added that deportation and extradition of fugitives are essential and the time has come to bring all those drug traffickers operating from abroad under the ambit of Indian laws. We have the international update. The United Nations Commission of Inquiry has alleged that Israel has committed acts of genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. The report claims that there are reasonable grounds to conclude that 4 of the 5 acts defined as genocide under international law have been carried out since the conflict began in 2023. These acts are cited as killing members of a group, causing serious bodily and mental harm, deliberately inflicting conditions calculated to destroy the group, and preventing births. The Commission's findings are based on what it describes as statements made by Israeli leaders and the patterns of conduct by Israeli forces, which it presents as evidence of genocidal intent. Israel's foreign ministry rejected the report as distorted and false, accusing the UN panel of echoing Hamas propaganda. A spokesperson claimed the panel ignored evidence and asserted that Hamas, not Israel, committed acts of genocide during the October 7, 2023 attack that killed 1,200 people and saw 251 taken hostage. A quick recap of the headlines. Important to focus on building unity instead of political mileage amid crucial juncture of state, says former Chief Minister N. Biren. Few government schools endeavoring to provide quality education through dedicated teachers. Mob set ablaze residence of KNO External Affairs Secretary in Churachandpur. And All Manipur Working Journalists Union celebrates 51st Foundation Day. That's all we have for now. See you at 8 with additional updates. Thank you for joining us.